Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you the Loveshackfancy Dupes video that I promised you after I made that Loveshackfancy try on. I'm going to leave that linked above if you're interested in seeing me try on a bunch of new spring styles from Loveshackfancy. I completely fell in love with the styles. I mean, it was just such a fun video to make. If you've been here for a little bit, you know that I am completely obsessed with this clothing brand. I mean, this is just a romantic's dream brand, but Loveshackfancy is so expensive and the prices are just overwhelming to say the least. I have been very slowly building my Loveshackfancy collection. I've been discovering ways to afford it on a budget. I'm going to be mentioning some additional places that I like to shop for Loveshackfancy at the end of the video, other than the ones that I mentioned for today's video, so be sure to stick around to the end. But for this video, I went on a hunt and purchased affordable styles that I felt very closely resembled Loveshackfancy dresses, styles, and even a skirt. I'm thinking about starting a new series on my channel called Designer and Dupes. I don't know if I'm going to call it that name for sure yet. I'm still thinking it through, but it's basically going to be where I find alternatives to designer brands like Loveshackfancy and even other brands. Take a second if you can and just let me know what you think about this in the comments. Maybe if you can think of a cuter name for the series or like just any ideas that you could add to this. I would just really like to see a consistent series like this going up on my channel, because I mean, I get really excited when I can actually put a Loveshackfancy style in my closet, but I'm also like very excited when I can find alternatives to it. I still want to keep the quality up, but I just want the price to be more reasonable. So that's what I'm looking for. Let me know what y'all think, and also give this video a thumbs up if you are excited about the series and you really want to see this, and also just it really helps my channel out, so thank you. Before I jump into these 9, technically 10 Loveshackfancy dupes that I found and have now added to my closet, if you are new here to my channel, I do have new videos up Monday and Friday. So if you are interested in seeing more from me, don't forget to subscribe and then click that notification bell. That will just remind you what time Monday and Friday my videos are up. Everything will be linked down below in my description box. Some of these are thrifted, but they're still available. There's several sizes still available. So I recently just bought a pair of shoes with the new Loveshackfancy collaboration with the shoe company from Spain, Manapy. I hope I'm saying that right. But they made these sandals, wedges, and I just everything about them I was so excited about, because I have been looking for a pair of summer sandals, and these ones, and I'm going to be styling them with the dresses, so I wanted to mention it in case any of you are interested in it, because the collection is still live on both the Loveshackfancy website and the shoe company. So they come with 2 little ribbons. It's in that wraparound style, so I'll just show you these styled with most of the looks that I have for today. But I felt like the price point was reasonable for Loveshackfancy, you know, so I got excited about that. It also comes like with this bag. I mean, it's such an experience. I love it. And I felt like it was such a good collaboration, so just wanted to mention that. For this first dupe, I wanted to do the Capella tiered maxi dress, which retails for $445 on the Loveshackfancy website. I actually didn't go for the color of this dress, I went more so for the style. The one that I found that is very similar is actually this dress that I'm wearing right now. This is the Loveshackfancy and Target collaboration. I love the pink, of course, but it has the same puff sleeve, smocked waist, tiered style. It's an exact style of what is shown in this picture, and I feel like the quality is there. It's really soft material. I personally don't feel like I need to go and buy this one that's on the Loveshackfancy website, because I feel like I already have it in my closet. There are several sizes of this exact dress available secondhand on POSHMARK, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave a few of those links down below in my description box. Of course, I decided to pair this with my ribbon wedges, which I love, and I love this dress. I've had this in my closet for a while, and I mean, it's a perfect dupe for this dress. This next dupe is for the classic best-selling mini skirt on Loveshackfancy in antique white. This retails for $225 on their website. Now, I found a skirt that has the exact same style and cut as this Loveshackfancy skirt, and it is from Aerie. I did get this one on sale for I think like $30 after some promo codes were applied. The skirt from Aerie is, first of all, a bit more sturdy. The one from Loveshackfancy is beautiful fabric, but it's much more delicate, and I personally would feel like I would wear it to the point that it would rip very easily, and that's a lot of money out the window for a very delicate style that's more for an everyday look. And with this airy style, you still get that tiered mini style. You get the elastic in the waistband. I mean, it just looks exactly like this Loveshackfancy skirt, and I personally prefer it over the Loveshackfancy style. I have tried on this Loveshackfancy mini skirt, and it runs small, especially since I'm 5'11". The style from Aerie, I got it in a size large, which is my typical size in skirts and bottoms, and it fit perfectly. I still have to wear shapewear underneath it, but for a mini skirt, I felt like it was a really good fit. The next dupe that I want to talk about is one that I'm so excited about, the Weller dress. Oh my goodness, I tried that on in my Loveshackfancy try on, and it was absolutely beautiful, but it is $575. That's a lot of money. I came across a couple styles that I felt like gave that off-the-shoulder look, but I am so picky with the high-low style. It has to be done right. And the style that I was able to find that I felt resembled this dress, that still had the quality and still went for that bright floral pattern that I love, I found a style at Target that I really loved. This dress does not have the off-the-shoulder style like the Weller dress has. It's a strappy crisscross. But what I really loved about this one was the high-low style, and that's what I was going for. I have been dying to have this style in my closet, and that's what I wanted from this dress. It's on sale right now for $79, which is why I got it for this video. So definitely a little bit more pricey than I would have liked for a dupe, but I did feel like this was very close to the Weller dress, and personally, I actually prefer this one. I mean, it would be nice to have that Weller dress, but I'm happy with this one. I kept the tag on this one because I'm going to exchange it for a 10. I got the size 12 and it's just a bit oversized for me, so there's that. This next dupe is for the Ida dress in Hibiscus, and this dress is sold out everywhere. I could not find it, and the retail for it is $625. And I feel like this one is such a beautiful classic Loveshackfancy look. Like, it's just so girly. I found it on Shein, and it is, I'm pretty sure they took this dress and made a dupe out of it, because I mean, this is a dupe. Shein can be hit or miss. This one was a hit for me. I will say though, when I unboxed it, it smelled a little weird. And I got this one in a US 8 and 10, and it fit very nicely. It has the same sash around the waist with a big bow, the statement sleeves, even down to like the neckline, elastic. The ruffled style at the bottom of the dress is something that I love about Loveshackfancy styles. I just love the hemline, and this one kind of kept to everything that I loved about this dress. I like the material of it. The only problem I have with it is the elastic around the arms can get a little bit itchy, but other than that, it's a good dress, and I'm very impressed with it. This next dress is actually still available on the Loveshackfancy website. It's a newer style. It is the Cedra mini dress in the color antique white. It is $475. Now this one, I was keeping an eye out for that drop waist. I love that. Like, oh, so beautiful with the ruffles, the eyelet style. beautiful dress. I was able to find a mini dress off of Shein, which I sized up to an extra large because Shein has a tendency to run small. So this one was a really nice fit. I loved the length of it. I honestly was pleasantly surprised with this one. It is slightly see-through, so you have to be careful with that. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any of that eyelet style that I was hoping for, but it does have the puff sleeve. You have to work with this one a little bit because the neckline can be funny. Shein is definitely hit or miss, like I mentioned before, but I personally like this one. I've actually been seeing a lot of styles very similar to this at TJ Maxx, so I would keep an eye out at TJ Maxx for white mini dresses because there have been a few. This next piece is the Rhonda Blouse, and there's actually a couple different versions of this one. You can get it in tie-dye purple, but retail for this is $225. I ended up finding this blouse on Shein, and the price point was really good. I got it in a size large. This one I got because it just resembles the sleeves from this Loveshackfancy blouse. Exactly. Not exactly, but very closely. It's just oversized like it, and the color is very similar to it. I put a little bit of fabric softener with this one, and it helps with the itchiness of it. It's not bad, but it is there a little bit. So if you have an issue with that, I definitely do have that issue, but I've found that this one I can deal with. This next dupe is for the Natasha mini dress in the color Purple Iris. Retail for this one is $345, and this one is a newer style. The one that I found for this one I thrifted off of Poshmark. There are several sizes available on Poshmark. This one, once again, is that Loveshackfancy and Target collaboration. This style is in the Lou dress, and it has that same purple, even like cut and tier style. This one I just felt like very closely resembled this new style from Loveshackfancy. This last dress I am so excited about. This is the Ida Ruffled Gown. It retails for $625. I looked and looked for this dress. I could not find it anywhere. And for me, it's the pink color. Oh my goodness, I love that pink. I actually really wanted this dress for like special occasions. I ended up finding a dress that I preferred over this Loveshackfancy one, and at a better price point from Selkie. And actually, I really love Selkie as a brand. I feel like they're so inclusive with their sizing. Selkie is still expensive, but you're getting very good quality. The dresses are beautiful. They're more like that French style. It's beautiful. I love it. This is going to be my special occasion gown. And this one just resembles me 100%. Just girly, pink, ruffly, extravagant, ridiculous. That's my style. And this dress is actually available in several different colors. They have a rainbow one, a cloud one, a white, simple cream color. Like there's just so many styles of this dress. I, of course, went for pink. But those are all the dupes that I found. I did want to mention some other places that I am looking for future Loveshackfancy dupe videos. Red Dress Boutique. They have so many good alternatives to Loveshackfancy, but they sell out really fast, which is the problem that I ran into with this video. I had a couple styles saved for this video, but they ended up selling out. So I didn't want to buy them and then you not be able to get your hands on them. Another place that I recommend if you really like Loveshackfancy styles, look at Ivy City. They are so much more inclusive with sizing and they have beautiful dresses. I probably am going to end up purchasing from Ivy City soon. There have been a couple styles on there that I just really love. I also wanted to say Rachel Parcell. Her dresses recently have been stunning. Even skirts and tops, like with the lace, oh my goodness, they're so feminine and romantic. I am keeping an eye out on her dresses. I feel like her prices have gone up a little bit because they're kind of in that same range as Ivy City with about like 100 to 150. So still a bit expensive, but I'm still wanting that quality, just not that $400 $500 price tag. The last one that I wanted to recommend is a little bit more affordable. It's kind of in that $40 to $50 range, like Red Dress Boutique. Flying Tomato online store. This one like popped up to me last minute. I was just kind of looking around. There are several sizes on this website that I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up buying because they look like Loveshackfancy styles. They're just in the same ruffled mini styles, mini dresses. I'm not sure what the sizing is going to be like, so I'm going to test them out and see if I might find some Loveshackfancy dupes from them, but keep an eye out on their website, and I wanted to mention that. That is all for today's video, the dupes that I wanted to share with you. I'm definitely planning to add to this series, so let me know your ideas. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye!